time is 4:07. I might.
Isn't that Flo's job?
4:07. She asked me to be her voice
I'm not
today.
talking today.
You're not talking?
No.
We're not
Oh,
talking
we can
today?
hear you.
I'll lose my
You can
breath
all
and
hear
then
me.
I'll be gasping for breath.
Right.
Oh, we don't want that, we
We
don't
don't
want
want
that.
Would anyone like to do the prayer before we start?
I think you should.
All right, I will
Thank
gladly
you.
do it. I will bring him in. Okay.
Thank you.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day and for bringing us together this evening. Lord, please help keep us on track. Please help us to do sound judgments for this group, for the seniors in this area. Lord, please be with Ken, help him to feel better. We'll miss him tonight. We're glad that Claudia's back. Thank you for helping to heal her, and we know that she's on the road still to recovery, and help her to use her good judgment to take time when she needs it to heal. And Lord, we thank you for just all the things that you will bring up tonight, and help us to do them in a timely manner for Sue. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I tried to get everyone in there. I'm gonna, I got Bella.
She gets an A for, I'll say.
Oh, and help Phil feel better too, please.
Yeah,
What about you? Yes.
He'll need a sooner appointment. I mean,
Lord, a
believe me.
sooner
I prayed that many
appointment,
times during the
please.
day.
By
Is that
divine
on-
So
authorization.
keep my phone on and waiting. No, I'm up to July 25th, but I'm still on the waiting list.
24th.
24th.
24th, all
My
right.
anniversary, 55 years.
24th, yes. Before it was on my anniversary, August 15th. Okay, that's not on the list. I'm sorry, Flo.
Okay.
Okay,
Stay on the
Secretary's
schedule.
report. She's here.
I'm here. Does everybody have a copy? There's copies. and
Yes.
stuff.
Oh,
the
secretary's report.
So this is from May 21st, 2025. We started at 6:32 PM. Present, Claudia Provenzel, Vice Chair Nancy Afonso, Secretary Mel Shaughnessy, Treasurer Ken Horvath, Board Members Sue Brady and Renee Michaels. Flo, you weren't here that day, and Pat, you
Yeah,
were.
I'm MIA that day. I
Why
don't know.
wasn't I here?
You were busy with flowers.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you were busy.
It was just before.
Because this was back to May.
The 21st.
Right before
Just
Right
Memorial
before
Day.
Memorial Day, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You were missed though.
So the secretary's report was presented by me for the 4/16/25 meeting. Motion to accept Lorraine, second Sue, motion passed unanimously. Treasurer's report, see report dated 5/20/25 attached. Discussion on balances in report and discrepancies with town. This will be reconciled by Ken and Claudia in June. Motion to accept Sue, second Lorraine, motion passed unanimously. Old business, yard sale, 5/31/25 to 6/1/25. Claudia would like to set up early in the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We need to cancel art and cribbage for the week. Food for workers to be provided. Mel to do a pasta salad for Saturday, Nancy a pizza for Sunday, and Claudia to provide salads. Nancy reported GFA Community Funds is in process for the art program.
Sandwiches.
Outreach, Mel was requested to send thank you
Oh.
cards to John Nason, Golden Age for curtains, Jim Vincent yard work, Sue Brady donation, Denise Portal plants, and Evelyn Helms and garden work. I reported that thank you cards were sent to the Country Hen, the Ryan Paul Jones family, Hannaford Supermarket, and Jim Nason, our exercise instructor. Thinking of you cards were sent to Betty G, Carol B, Doris F. And the next meeting was scheduled for 6/18, but we changed it till today.
Yes.
Motion
Okay.
to adjourn, Sue, second Lorraine, meeting adjourned.
So Mel, I provided salad sandwiches, not salad.
Yeah,
I did
she did
sandwiches.
salad. Mel did salad.
Mel did sandwiches. She's
All
got-
the food was very good.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
it
did
was.
sandwiches that.
Oh, so
that's
that
a
was
correction.
not
Mel, you helped
salad.
yourself out.
This is sandwich.
You were the salad.
Yeah, I did
Salad
the pasta
sandwich.
with
Yeah,
the
Chicken
she
and
got
tuna.
enough.
sandwiches.
Oh, that's on there?
Okay.
Yeah, she
On the
got
other
her
side.
salad.
Oh, this side.
Pizza was on there, that was good.
I got my pizza.
Yes.
Got your pizza in.
So does somebody
I
wanna make a motion?
to accept
Motion to
that.
accept. Motion to accept?
I do first.
I'll
Motion
second.
Sue, second Flo.
Okay, that's good.
Unanimous? Are we
Yep.
unanimous?
Yeah,
And
Yes.
we, except for that one change.
Just
so
make
yeah.
sure you change the sandwiches, that's all.
That's a
Right,
good-
I will.
That's right. I didn't make a salad, I made sandwiches.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Treasures.
Treasurer's report.
So
I
the
don't know if we
treasurer's
have-
report,
Yeah, Claudia's gonna do that.
so I have been, since we got the new accountant, you know, she took over now, it's been tough for her because this is a bad time of the year, this is the end of the fiscal year, so
Yeah.
I have been bothering her a lot. I've been emailing her a lot. I've been calling her a lot. I was supposed to meet with her on Friday morning. I went there Friday morning. She wasn't there. But we've been emailing back and forth, and I just called her again. I got her on the phone. Because I want to make sure that we match. I don't want any problem. She did reassure me that she thought our accounts were okay, that she didn't see any problem with our accounts. But she has to, because we didn't have an accountant for quite some time, she's gotta get everything together.
Yeah.
So, but she said she would have something for me by tomorrow, probably. But right now, she doesn't see any problem with our accounts. We have till July 15th to reconcile, to go over our accounts. So Ken and I have a few more days to make sure that we are okay. So right now, but I don't have the latest, I only have till the end of May. Ken has the rest, he didn't give me the balances,
Oh.
which I need, because now I've got, it's gonna be $8,000 for the cabinets and move that door and put the door in over here. So that's just gonna be 8,000 right there. So I need to know exactly what I got.
What
Right now,
happens
as
on the
of May,
15th? What happens on the 15th? You said you have until the 15th.
15th of July, to reconcile and make sure all our balances match.
What's that deadline for? Who's?
The
has to
accountant,
submit to
the
the
accountant
Oh, okay.
and us
Town,
to make sure that we all
By
match.
the 15th.
Yeah, and
Now,
everything.
these GFA accounts that you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the town
Town
accounts.
The town.
Oh, the
Our
town.
town accounts, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our services, our.
Yeah, I don't think she
grants,
just did, I
the
just
money
think the
that we have,
accounting isn't
the
updated.
payroll, services and supplies, COA donation account, the elderly formula grant, and we got the GFA grant. But we have, as of the end of May, our donation account was $7,144. And the formula grant was $6,396. So that's just about enough to take care of that, and maybe a little bit of other stuff in here. And then the GFA, well, that's, you know, $19. So we don't really have a lot, but we didn't go over, but I'll have them better when I talk to her, and Ken and I can get together when he feels better. We'll get together and make sure that we balance, we don't
Yeah.
wanna have to owe any money or
Or lose money.
lose money, owe money,
Mm-hmm.
anything like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Good.
But we got till the 15th, so that's good.
By July 15th?
Yeah, she said by July 15th, but she should be calling me anyways, and let me know what's going on.
She didn't come in at the right time.
I know, the poor thing.
I know.
I know, that's
It's a
terrible.
full-time job.
She
It's
said
just
she's gonna
part-time.
talk with
It's
Nate,
all
'cause
part-time.
Nate promised me
It's
that
a
he would,
full-time job.
cause when I got sick, he said, don't bother to come in, I will help you with my accounts and stuff like that, he promised me he would. But I haven't heard from Nate either,
Who's
so.
that? Oh, Nate?
Next week I will make sure I go and see him.
All right.
Yeah,
So can I ask a question about the renovation thing?
yeah,
So, from what the Golden Age meeting was just now before this, and they mentioned that they were gonna help, hopefully with the painting.
yes,
So,
the paint.
are you still planning on doing the cabinet and door first, and then painting after?
I can start these rooms painting. I wanna rip up those rugs first so that they can paint right down to the floor, because we're gonna have tile. So I wanna rip those 2 rugs up and then paint those rooms. As soon as those rooms are painted, I can get out of there. And bring my desk out of there, those
Yeah.
other desks
So
can get
that's
out of
what you're
there.
thinking of,
That's what
so
I'm,
they wanna just take care of that, the painting?
they wanna do the painting of the whole thing, I think. I'm hoping.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're gonna start with these 2 rooms, then as we go little by little.
What about
I
the
gotta find
phone,
someone to paint.
Claudia? Cause we only have one phone.
Well,
Are you gonna get another one for over here?
I am hoping so.
And then we'll have one out
You have to
there?
have one out there for
We
the
have to
reception
have
desk,
one.
of course, you have to have one at the reception. And we have to have one in my office, and you have to have one in that other room for the newspaper lady, for Pat, when she's working with people to call,
The bus
you know,
lady.
whoever, the bus lady has her own.
She has a phone.
She has her phone, yeah. So she
She's in
already
this
has
one,
one.
Sharon, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna change that all around, that's what
Oh,
we're
okay.
changing.
Right now, she's been in this.
Yeah, she's there, and I already talked to her about
But she doesn't
what I
have
wanna do.
a phone. She uses her own.
She uses her cell phone. So either the town will have to pay for her cell phone, or
Give her a phone.
give her a phone.
I would say get her a phone either, but anyway, that's
I don't
between
know
the
how,
town
you
and
know,
her.
in all fairness, we have to find out how much is it gonna cost us. If we have to take it out of our services, our supplies, then next year, we ask the town for a little more money
Yeah.
to cover our phones.
Right.
Cause I don't know, well, I'm gonna have to see exactly how much money is this for us to hitch up our 3 phones in order for us to run properly.
Well, there was
So-
phones here before that shouldn't have a,
They have
Yeah.
phones here before, but I think
But
it
you have to buy
more,
the
every,
units.
yeah, I know.
every more
And
phone.
pay for the units.
Yeah, every more. So
Pay
we'll
every
find
Do you
out how
have
much it
to
is.
rent
yeah.
that, or can you just one time buy a phone and plug it into the outlet?
It's not so
Well,
much
you
a
pay for
phone,
the
Elder,
service.
it's the
It's a
electrical, it's the electrical.
Service, yeah.
Right, it's the electrical stuff
And you
which
have,
they
don't forget,
moved
you
it.
have to be hitched up,
You
cause it's
gotta
gonna
be
go into the town,
it has to-
press 1 for this, press 2
Right.
for this, and then you
Yeah.
wanna hang up and you wanna call Pat, well, you're gonna hang it
Yeah.
up and call her
That
extension,
extension,
and,
yeah.
you know, so it's not like it's just your regular phone at home.
Right.
You gotta
No.
be able to have, it's gotta be able to do multi-services.
It has to
You
be
know,
part
and
of
like
this,
I can-
it has to be comparable to the service that they have right now, whatever it is.
Right,
You
and
know,
you gotta
you
be able
just
to,
can't buy a
like
phone
I
and
can just
plug it in.
dial 207 to get
Yeah.
whatever,
It's all
you know,
broken.
there or there.
But we
or
need
whatever.
more than one phone.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
clear.
yes. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Well, we need more than one phone right now, and we're in the same room.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna be on the other side of the building.
Okay, so for right now, but that's, so,
That's,
and are we looking at, grants and stuff changing this month, or we already get the new stuff? Already got the new stuff.
I just got a Knowlton grant, and then the formula grant we'll probably get in,
Half and half, right?
yeah, we'll probably get the first half in October, and then another half, you know, in the fall, or, I mean,
Yeah.
that's, I don't know. Yeah,
It'll
they
come
split
along.
up two things.
Okay, so we're not
But the-
looking for a big influx right now of any cash coming in.
No, we should be getting the formula grant though.
Oh,
And we got the Knowlton Foundation coming in. And I told you that Patty and I met that little man
Yep.
Yeah.
that came
You
in.
let a little man?
We
Yes.
met a little man that
TV.
came,
Art,
yeah,
art. You guys, if you've been on any bus trips, he was on, yeah.
yeah, and he offered to see if he could get some donation, you need a donation, he said to us, right?
I thought that was so
Yeah.
wonderful.
How much do you want?
How much do you want?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
want? How much
he
do you
had
want?
like a
He said-
5,000, yeah.
Yeah, so he said, what do you want, 8,000 or?
Yeah.
you know? I said, well, I'll take
We'll
whatever.
take anything.
Whatever
We'll
you can
take
get.
whatever we
us.
can get.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right.
So
Well,
I
that's a
gave
lot
him
of
the
money.
friends information and our information. If we're lucky, maybe he'll give one to each, I don't know.
Right.
But we'll see, we'll be grateful for whatever we
Nice.
get.
Oh, anything.
Keep
Yeah.
on that.
Don't
little
count on
man.
it yet, right?
I
Hopefully.
will. I'm making him a birthday card for his 80th birthday.
Yeah, so,
Let's make 100 birthday.
I was thinking of little kisses and the little strip that comes out of it, it's Art's birthday.
Excuse me, Claudia, historically, when have we received the portion of the grant from the state that you normally get in the springtime by now? Do they have a date? Oh, June 1st, this is when you get the money, and you also get the next half in, say, November?
we've already
Yeah.
got it we've already got it for this fiscal
You
year.
already have, okay.
So, but we will be getting one in the fall, another one.
Right.
But
Has
that
number
is already
changed at
filled
all?
out, that grant application is already filled out,
Yeah,
so we'll get it in the fall, cause I fill out the grant in January.
yeah.
I have that all done before I leave for Florida, so that I send that in, that he called me in Florida, just,
Huh.
I said, hey, oh yeah, here it is right here, so, yeah.
Good, good.
So we should be getting the full, I think, was it 19,000?
I thought last year was like 60.
I think it's 19,
It went up.
So it did go up, that's nice,
yeah,
yeah.
I think it went up. Yes,
I just worry about the budget issues that the state have,
what budget?
State issues.
state issues.
But hopefully they
Will that-
can't change what was.
$19,952.
And that's in cement.
Huh?
That's in cement. You're getting $19,000.
It's already earmarked, right?
It's earmarked for
Yeah.
us, yes.
So we already gotten half of that.
We got the
No.
whole thing, now we're gonna get
This
Gonna
part
get-
of business?
in the fall.
Yes, it is.
This is
It's all
business.
about
This is
money.
business.
It's all about
And
money.
yard sale? Did we ever find out?
Oh, the
Any
yard
current
sale.
analysis with the yard
Business.
sale? This is business,
It
right?
is a tough group to
The
do.
yard sale, we deposited $3,000 for the yard sale.
That's
great.
We deposited
We
3,000.
deposited $3,000 from the yard sale.
That's
Good.
that doesn't.
That's after all
All the
expenses.
expenses?
After
Oh,
all the
okay.
expenses.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
not
good.
bad,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
think it's
bad,
good.
Not bad.
no, no.
For the weekend, we have for the weekend.
For the wet, especially with the weather, right?
Oh,
this
that
is
was,
cuckoo
that was a heck of a
crazy,
weekend,
yeah.
that was,
Did we lose any tents or anything out of it? Do you know?
I don't know about the Friends, that one flew right over.
I heard, yeah.
I
Do
don't
you
know how
know?
it is now.
I have
Yeah, that was in my yard.
No.
Your
It flew,
road
it
It
flies.
flew into the building.
Oh, the
Building, yeah.
white one
Another
up there
one.
was in
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, there was a
The
couple
white
of,
one
there was
was-
a couple of
Couple
tents
of
and an
them went.
umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised last night I didn't lose my umbrella. That was the same kind of wind out there.
Was
Okay,
it
so-
windy last? Oh, see, I
I
had
didn't
air
get it. I didn't
conditioners
get
on,
it.
so I couldn't hear.
It was wild.
Under business, I was also gonna ask, I know the newsletter is all done, July, I haven't read it yet online, I know it did come online. Do we have a hard copy check?
Yeah.
Oh, of the newsletter?
Yes,
Is it
they're
hard
in and
copy
they're
check?
out, they're gonna be delivered, so we're all set with that.
Perfect, so, but I'm thinking, do we want to think about, putting it, and did we put anything in the newsletter about now that the town offices have moved, we're looking at renovating and, how am I gonna say this?
Donations are welcome.
Donations are welcome in any
Donations
amount.
So welcome.
Yeah,
Did
I
we put
don't
anything
think we
like that
did
in it?
that, I think we, you know, if anybody wanted to, I think we put a little, I don't know, I have to check with Bob.
I don't remember
Look
seeing
at it.
anything,
You gotta
but
put in some grants
I don't remember seeing
to
anything.
get things from, like the furniture stores or what, the different places that you can apply for something, you know, especially, like we were talking about before, to put in, grants to some of these places that sort of donate things. We'll have to think of.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
The
disappointed with the
Friends
last grant, and that's coming up, I'll talk about it with the other program, but I'm just a little off with the grants right now. It's so much work,
It is.
I don't know how about for you, but for the grant you do, but there's so much work sometimes involved in the grants, I haven't heard anything back from GFA, which I thought I put in on the computer in March. I know one of you were helping me with that,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
nothing from them, and that was in March, and then the one I finally got from the local cultural council was not for the full amount, and I found out it's because they now, you're not gonna wanna hear this, they now,
This is my last parade, so I don't
good,
care.
good, they now give you, after the fact, it's all after the fact, and you have to give them all receipts, and they only give you what's on the receipts.
Oh, I always give them my receipts anyway.
So you get receipts from
Yeah.
each of the things?
Yeah.
Everything, okay.
Everything I buy, I put in a receipt for.
Okay.
So they, I always did that.
They
anyway.
add it up and they give you just what the receipts are for.
Oh,
So if we don't have, I couldn't find a receipt for one particular class that she did, and, on Ken's thing, so we didn't get the full, amount. I'm like, why is it $631?
Yeah.
Why isn't it the 700 that they said they were gonna give us,
Oh,
Granted,
yeah.
it was
Is that
$61 off, it
is
wasn't
that
a
from the
ton of
cultural
money.
council?
Yeah,
really?
yes, and because I've done many of them and never worked like that.
No, last year it wasn't
Never,
like that.
no.
I mean, I've always sent mine in, but it does, I always get a little more than, as you said, you get put in for so much, and that's what he usually gives me. But,
Right, usually get that, so they
But
must
I
be
still
keeping the
send all
extra
my
money.
stuff, so, but, I'll have to remember that this year, cause.
Well, anyway, now I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get some, I suppose if they're easy enough and we find some that are,
Different.
different, particular, so, anyway.
Yeah. And I gotta call that GFA again. Last time she did the GFA, I talked to this great girl, Brittany, she was great. She went right in and she investigated everything. Now, I've called 3 or 4 times. They don't get back to me.
I hate that.
They tell me they're gonna give, they don't,
Yep.
not like that other girl, you
Yeah.
know, it's just.
Is
so
she
I gotta
not
call.
down here?
Brittany's not here anymore. She's not in the capacity for the grants that she was in charge of the grants.
For how
Yeah, the
it's
community
applications,
funds.
the community funds, yeah.
For all the community,
Yeah.
it's one person in charge of the
Yeah,
whole
so she's not there anymore, so now they got somebody new.
Yep. Starts
Gotta
all
go
over.
meet.
Maybe I should just fill out another GFA community, those are not hard to fill out,
We should just fill out another one, we'll do it together.
What's it called, community what?
community funds.
Community funds, okay, thank you.
And it's
Cause
right-
we got one for the newsletter.
And we had one before for the art class.
Yeah.
But it's right, it used to be hidden, I remember you helped me.
Yeah.
It used to be hidden in their website. Now it's right on the front page.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's not hidden, it's easy to find.
Huh.
That was in March, at least when I did it. So anyway, that's the funding. Anybody else got anything else on business?
I have a question, I don't know if this is the appropriate forum to talk about it. Because I know the Friends need to get more involved in that kind of stuff. Should we be doing it in conjunction with, or are we doing it on our own?
In conjunction with what? You're
The
talking about you need to
COA.
file, you need to go get your grants, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
You need to file for grants?
Yeah,
I think you need to do that alone because
okay.
the COA will do it, you know, we do it, and then the Friends do it. I
Okay.
think,
Okay, because I know the Friends, we put something in the newsletter. I don't remember the exact verbiage, but to let people know all monies that we earn
Excuse me.
come back to the senior center.
Are you still
So-
doing that grant for that? I tried it, I was gonna do it once in Fitchburg. What's the name of the, Ed did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you still
for the
doing that?
community foundation?
Foundation.
Yeah,
We-
I was going to, but when I found out that you guys had
No,
already
you
done it,
go
I
ahead.
did.
Go ahead. We did it and we were late. You gotta you have to go all the way down to the end of the grant and they tell you what time and date it needs to be in. And it was supposed to be in by noon time, but we didn't submit till 3 in the afternoon and
They bounced
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Oh.
But
We
when
were-
is the
we were
deadline date?
The deadline date and the time it has to be
Oh, you don't know
submitted
what
by.
it is right now.
No.
That's called the Community
Foundation.
Foundation, and it's out of Fitchburg.
Lemonster or
Lemonster.
Fitchburg?
Yeah, yeah.
Either one of those two.
Yeah.
I remember I
It's
went
all,
over
it's
there.
up by Route 2, isn't it? Isn't that
I went
over
over
by-
there when they first did that, John and me and, whatever that lady's name was. What was that lady's name? Now I can't remember it.
No, because I never put in for it because they had given the Friends a
Yeah.
good amount. And I-
We used to have monies with them, and we don't anymore. That's where
You don't have any money with them, you
we
closed
don't
your
have
accounts?
any money with them.
Do you have to ask for a donation?
That could, maybe that's why they ignored us. I submitted for $10,000 worth of furniture and the awning. I submitted for $18,000, and we didn't hear a peep.
You never heard back?
No. And that was,
Do we know anybody on that foundation?
I
Nope.
don't.
Community Foundation.
Okay, I can look up the people on it. Okay.
Oh, outreach, that's
Are
me.
we still
So can I
on
just
outreach?
do
Yeah.
this one, Mel, real
Yeah.
quick?
Sure.
Richard Hackett's celebration of life is gonna be August 2nd. They're gonna meet at the cemetery at 12 o'clock. The reception following here, immediately following here at the senior center. So we offered to bake or make stuff, so if you would like to bake or make, we've got a little list here.
Yep.
You can sign up, Sue's gonna do her pulled pork, right?
yeah.
We've got two, but we don't know the list.
You know, I'm trying to combine them all so I have
Oh,
one.
Okay.
So I have an idea of what, but
Yeah.
I don't care, I'll put them
How,
all together.
are you doing a list of how many people you expect?
I don't know, I think we're gonna have a lot of people, cause people love Richard. This was his home, away from home, and we were his family.
Yeah.
So I believe that we will have a lot of people, his sisters or stepsisters or they'll be here. And I was hoping we could maybe put together a pictures of Richard on the TV, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I think Lorraine said she was gonna look and see what she had for pictures of Richard.
Yeah,
What do
I
we have left of his
I
pictures,
think
so
I
we
would-
can,
I'm gonna display his pictures out there.
I mean, I
whatever.
have one at my house.
But they're
I
gonna
want
take them, the family's
Oh,
gonna take
okay.
his picture, so you don't wanna bring it over if it's yours.
Okay.
Because I have one too.
Yeah, don't this is just what the family's gonna take.
Maybe I can take pictures of it and put it on the,
Take pictures of the pictures.
And put it on the TV.
On the screen.
yeah,
Or,
with the thing, with the
do we
thing.
have any pictures of him?
I have a couple,
think
but
he's
I'm wondering if we
camera
have some with,
We might have.
in the
Singers.
albums.
We have a lot, we have a couple.
Maybe at our dinners.
Singers.
Oh, good.
That'd
Yeah.
be the only
Yeah.
place that
And I might have some
Beverly
online.
takes pictures all the time, so maybe she's got some at
Yes.
the dinners when he's,
And I wonder if Betty and,
Shirley?
Shirley have a couple.
they might.
Cause I could scan, if I can scan on them, I need to have
Yeah.
copies.
Betty's down
Or
in Texas.
email me, or
Right.
text me, or
Yeah, she broke
What,
her
hon?
leg.
something.
Betty's down
She
in
broke
Texas
her- I
and
thought
she
she just
fell and broke her leg.
No.
Betty?
No.
No, wait a minute.
Fell on her
Shirley
face.
did.
Oh, Shirley, I'm sorry,
Shirley, not
Shirley.
Betty, not Betty,
Shirley
Shirley.
fell twice, from what I heard at the meeting, she said she fell twice.
She fell
Oh,
twice.
Oh,
Oh,
not
geez.
good.
Yeah, and then
I only
Betty,
heard
Betty
once.
fell too.
No, Betty
No,
didn't
no,
fall.
No,
Yes.
no, I was,
No.
Bev said that Betty fell too,
Oh, okay.
and that's why she didn't come to the meeting today.
I thought that was
Are you
Betty,
kidding?
the treasurer Betty, no.
Betty
It's
got knowledge,
knows.
yes, Betty and Shirley, Betty got knowledge.
You know
Jeez,
Betty and
huh?
Shirley.
Oh, yeah, love that.
Oh.
Yeah,
I said,
So
I
now
saw
she's
her
stuck
on
down there.
The net, she
Yeah.
was
Wanted to
saying
see her new
about
grandchild,
Betty.
or
Yeah.
great grandchild or whatever.
So she broke a leg?
Oh, man. Takes
Man, oh
time.
man,
Takes time.
yeah.
Oh,
you know, everything's going along great and then,
Boom.
oh
And
boy.
then stuff happens.
And it's one thing after another.
Yeah.
But if
So-
if anybody has hard
What time
copies
is that,
or
August
texts or
second day?
emails.
I'll do a chili, I'll do a crock pot thing.
Remind me the little
Okay,
things
yeah,
that
just
are
do a
crock
in the
pot thing, like a
singers
chili,
folder.
or-
Please.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, put,
And
I'll
then
look
we
in
have
mine
those
too.
are easy crock. They've had photo albums.
Okay.
all
She
winter.
does.
I mean,
I'll go
it's
through
summer,
those.
it's hot.
So you'll do like a,
Sometimes people like a thing
I'll
of
talk
soup,
to her tomorrow
you know,
morning, I'll
or
stop
whatever,
for eggs.
chili, your little bowl.
chili is good.
I know
Chili's
chili's
good.
good. I'll do the chili for
Okay.
our Richard.
Okay.
I'm
You
doing,
just have a little
I'm
cup.
doing ice cream with strawberries on top.
That's, now I take that over the chili. any
Richie,
day.
Rich liked the pulled pork,
Yes, he
There
did.
you go, see,
Yep.
he won't be hitting, but.
yeah.
They're just a little food items, so, you
Yeah,
know,
and
if somebody wants a
desserts,
little
we're gonna
food,
have-
yeah.
So I think we ought
I was
to.
gonna say, he liked dessert.
He did.
Ought to
Oh,
address
he
the
did.
fact that
Well,
this is funeral
food.
services.
He
are
loved
private.
food,
Anything.
anything
Oh,
he would
well, the
love.
funeral
He
service are
would.
not private.
Okay, so
And
the
we play the flag
obituary
game
says,
every
the-
Monday.
Yeah.
That's what it does, that was
Okay.
his.
Lady,
But you know
Gina-
what, maybe,
it says that the funeral services are private, so I just think you need to put something out there.
so yes, we should, we'll
For
put something
the
out there.
seniors.
In fact, I'll put
Or
this
did
in
you
here.
ask Barbara for
I'll put this
sure?
in here. Yes, she knows that we're all gonna be here, but maybe the family, which is they've got some cousins and they've got some, maybe they're gonna meet at the funeral home and be something private, I don't know. But this will be open to the public, a graveyard service, a
Right.
celebration of life at the grave site will be open to the public, anybody who'd like to come, and then the seniors,
Right.
at the senior center for,
Exactly.
fellowship or whatever.
That's.
So would you want pasta salad for that?
We have a pasta salad coming in, we have a macaroni salad coming,
Okay.
so I don't know if we wanna do two now. We have chips, macaroni salad, ice cream finger sandwiches, deviled eggs, cookies, potato salad, lemonade and coffee, somebody's gonna bring, Sue's gonna do pulled pork and chili, and I
Yep.
think there's another list out there of some other stuff.
All right,
for us.
I'll look at it.
Whatever comes, it's gonna be appreciated anyway.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
have much, I think cookies are always great.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, some kind of little desserts and
Yeah,
stuff like that,
the
they
desserts
like.
people would want. It's
Just
hot.
something small. Yep.
Yeah, it's hot, ice cream.
Yeah.
So
So we got sandwiches, macaroni salad, chips, deviled eggs, cookies, potato salad, pulled pork, chili. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice,
Oh,
nice.
sounds good.
It will.
Yeah,
Okay, no, we're gonna just use plates we have here.
Oh, yes.
we'll pick up, if
I
you
gotta
need to
get-
pick up some plates, I'll look and see what we have.
Because
So when it gets a little closer,
I'll be
I
glad
have
to
to
pick
wait
up
till
stuff.
Monday 'cause I don't have
when it gets a little closer, we'll just go and see.
Yeah, I'm getting
Betty.
cups.
But we'll
I'm
wait.
getting the nice,
Betty.
nice cups and, for, they're gonna be for the lemonade and for the ice cream. And,
Do you
silverware,
want
'cause we need
the,
silverware.
at home, I have the cups that have the gold, red.
We have some of those, but if they're, what we have, they're
They-
about like that, and we want
Ours are
bigger.
like 10 ounces.
I'm getting bigger.
10 ounce is good for the lemonade dance.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
So why don't we use the ones
I'll
that
tell you
go
what,
for the
yes,
lemonade?
I'll bring them in, you can look at them, if you don't want them,
Okay.
that's fine.
Sure. I
Yeah.
think
I've got
Picasso
some.
maybe the same.
You know,
In the back?
whenever the friends have done a function, those are the glasses that we use.
Okay. That's fine.
I noticed if you get too big a glass, they waste it.
They
don't
waste
drink
it, yeah,
I'll just
exactly.
get the ones
It's
for
better
the
to have
ice
the
cream.
small. Yeah, just get the ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay. That works.
Okay, what next?
Okay, so outreach. So when did we meet last?
May something.
May.
Okay, all right, so I'll start with
21st.
the 21st. Okay, so I was asked to send thank yous to John Nason, Golden Age, Jim Vincent, Sue Grady, Denise Bortle, and Yvonne Malcolmson. So I did all that. And then I call little Doris maybe every other Monday.
You do, yeah,
I
you
like
do.
to call her.
Yeah.
She's great.
She talks to everybody on Mondays.
She does.
So does it, so, Albert took her in the van to a, doctor's appointment. No, shopping. And, but she could come back to bingo, she loves bingo, and I'm wondering if,
The last time I talked to her, so I didn't talk to her this Monday, but I talked to her the Monday before.
Yeah.
And I asked her about that. I said, because she's not driving.
We wanna
Right,
talk
I know.
about this on.
So I said, you know,
Sure.
you can take the van, but she wasn't ready yet.
okay, so she's ready now, 'cause she did go shopping. So,
Okay.
we should maybe give her a call and say, hey, welcome back to bingo.
Yep.
She
likes
loves
that.
bingo and cribbage.
Yep, she does.
So, I mean.
She loves playing cards.
I don't know if she realizes that she can. Do you know what I mean? Although I think she used to know the other lady used to come for bingo. She
Yeah.
used to take, right?
Yeah.
They were there
Oh,
together.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Did.
I think they were there together.
Dorothy can barely hear anymore. She's having a
Yeah,
hard time hearing.
she does.
So I mean, if they are free, they will
But
certainly
we
bring
get
her.
helpers.
She must be getting bored at home.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she
being
is,
home
but
all the
she's,
time is
she
boring.
told me, last time I spoke with her, she's still a little unsteady on her feet, so she's a little leery.
She's just in a walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little
She
leery.
feels safer at home.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll give her a call on Tuesday and say,
Yeah.
we'd really like to have you back.
Yeah. Come play games, yeah.
Sounds good.
Come
And I
play
have
with
somebody
us.
that asked me, I'm gonna take a couple letters today, somebody called me to wanna join. And I said, all you have to do is go down, you know, so, I'll get her one of the flyers and
Join the
Yeah.
COB.
No, not the COA, just come.
Oh, just come
Yeah, she's
here.
never come here.
Well, it costs
Oh,
$100,000.
yeah.
We have an entry fee.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah,
have to start.
exactly, oh my God.
How much does that cost?
We gotta screen you. But,
You've got 3 cents, you can come.
Yeah.
That's
but I told her before she could just come, but I don't think she's,
Well,
yeah.
sometimes
It takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
It really
For
does.
some people, yeah, just
Yeah.
to
So I gotta
take
call her back.
coffee with friends, just
Yeah,
to have
that's-
coffee and.
Well,
That's
sometimes
why I
it's
figure if I give her
easier-
the flyer, she'll see what we do.
Well, if
so.
if she comes in with somebody, so she's not walking in on her own.
Yes,
She'll probably
that's true.
ask me to come in.
Right? Yes, like not just walking into a
Yeah.
room where everybody turns and looks at you.
And like, who
That's
are you and
what
what
I
are you
miss,
doing?
Richard.
I know.
I know,
Oh,
he was a
I
great
love
greeter.
him. He was. And you know
Yes.
what? The second thing out of his mouth after he said hi to people and come on and whatever was, do you sing? Do you wanna come sing? He was so good with it. Who said that?
Richard.
Do you sing?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
sing? Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love
He
it.
did. He
You
really
sing?
did.
Are you guys putting a singing program together for the service?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing
Yeah.
2 or 3 songs.
Yeah,
We're doing Country Roads, Take Me
Yeah.
Home, Country Roads.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're doing I'll Fly Away. which is a
Oh, we're gonna be
spiritual.
crying at this,
I
aren't we?
know it, and then we're probably doing Peace on Earth.
Yes.
Are you doing that at the
And are you
cemetery?
guys, are you coming?
I'll be-
I forgot to put you on the list again.
That's
I
okay.
said, Sue's probably gonna leave our scene because I never put her on the list.
No, well, it's kind of a catch can, you know, we went for physical therapy and getting him started is hard.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
hard at first.
To get him an appointment, to get a
Oh, to
time
get an
slot.
appointment, I was gonna say, I'm sure he's
Wow.
trying to
Are
do
you
it.
kidding?
Yeah,
Doctor didn't set that up for him? Oh, because he's in Boston, that's right, yeah,
Yeah, we've been trying to go to Gardner,
yeah.
and, it's a challenge.
She's not done with outreach yet.
Yeah, I still have, I turned the page and I have a
Okay.
couple more things. So cards that we got in reference to Richard, I sent thank yous to people.
Yes, thank you for mine, you did,
Yeah,
that's what I told you not.
Nancy and Al, Judy Winica, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I spelled it right.
Don't tell her
Um,
to do it.
And Robert and Joan Schwartz.
Wasn't she one?
And then I did send a get well card to Shirley Bonorowski in
You
Texas.
don't need to
Oh,
send
good.
card.
Good.
Send- yeah. But it doesn't. Good job, Nell.
All right, thanks.
All right, programs.
So we have the July 9th program. That's the Blue Cross Blue Shield Dental program. He's gonna come talk to about that. I think maybe the insurance guy, Pat, he might be here that same day, just in case there's other questions that might be asked.
Okay.
I picked the dental thing, cause I don't have a dental program, but I thought I'd like to learn about it. What does Blue Cross have to offer for the
Right,
dental? How
right.
much is it gonna cost? What is it
Oh.
all about, you know?
That's part of my
So-
Medicare,
so he-
yeah,
Yeah.
He is-
program, yeah.
I don't have it, but there
Yeah.
must be other people who don't have it.
Correct,
That
yeah.
might come, and hopefully it will be successful.
What
It's
time is
Brian
that?
that came. He's coming at 11 o'clock on the 9th.
Wednesday.
Oh, my fifth, I'll be in Tuesday.
On the 9th of July. Oh, I don't have anything, do I?
Next
Get the
Wednesday.
added insurance.
That's Wednesday, no, I
I
have
have it on
something
my
on the,
Medicare.
Monday,
Blue Cross. I
and
have
then
Blue
the
Cross Blue
15th.
Shield
Monday's
with
the
the
8th, right?
Advantage.
I paid
is Monday
the
the 8th?
I don't pay the extra,
The
but it's
eighteenth
still
Tuesday,
included.
because I'm going
Oh,
forward.
7th is Monday.
Oh,
extras
7th,
included
7th
in
is when I
this?
get
Yes.
the
Yes.
Tuesday, right, okay, so
Right,
I'm gonna be
8th
here
is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Right, yeah,
And
no,
then the
zero
9th is
premium.
the
Yeah,
dental.
It's
Yeah.
No, I didn't buy that, I just bought the base.
So, yeah.
So I pay the 180.
I have a program.
And then we have another, oh,
But it
I was talking
includes-
about, Sue was talking about the friends that, you know, were they gonna do a cookout or whatever, blah, blah. So I told her that we would do the cookout. We got the hamburgers in the thing, we might as well use them. Dennis said he would come and sing for us, so
Okay.
let's do a little hoedown, let's do a little hamburgers and hot dogs, and Dennis can get out there and sing for a couple
Well,
hours.
we wanna
and we'll
use
do-
that deck, we put it up, we
Yeah,
gotta
so
use it.
let's do it,
Yeah.
let's
Yep.
get out there and do it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking in October,
Mm.
I don't know, if you think September would be better?
Well, Claude, I
That's
thought
good.
that
Oh.
yesterday during our meeting, we were gonna have a 60, 70 dance
You are,
in October.
right.
Oh,
So why would you have a hoedown?
same.
It would be in the afternoon, it would be during the
Oh,
week and in
okay.
the afternoon,
Oh,
or,
okay.
you know, something,
Cause we're talking Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
you're talking Saturday night,
Yeah.
and that's a
Gosh,
friend.
streetlight, I don't
So I
know.
just thought maybe we would have something
Oh, wait, I
in
have
the
the streetlights.
afternoon.
So like the
Couple of
beginning of
hours.
We have a street light on the corner of Williamsville and Cruz Road. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. Is there a light bulb in there?
Yes.
Just
I
shut it
remember
off
when
now.
they put a stop sign at the end
Someone
of the
pays for
road.
that.
I lost my breath. I looked down and I saw the stop sign. I'm like,
Oh, a stop sign or street light?
Yes.
Oh.
Now we have a street light all night.
Okay, so,
Anyway,
do you want a
Anyway.
date for it, or do you wanna make a date or not?
Yeah, I think we could do that. Do we wanna do October, does anybody get a calendar? What does everybody think about
They
that?
sent
We'll
me
vote on-
calendar for October 25.
October's,
Is that a good time, or
Starts
do
to
you
get
think
used to
no?
it.
October is, they've got the Lions have their thing for Halloween, the ladies have their thing, it depends on how late in October you want, because then like the children's parade and there's,
Right,
that,
right. Maybe
there's a whole
September,
ton of
maybe we
stuff
wanna have
in
it.
that
I was gonna
October.
say, nothing's going on in September, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
September's
September I think is
good.
better.
well,
It's
September,
warmer.
September 13th is
Field day.
field day.
That's on
September
Saturday.
13th.
That's
Yes,
on
September
Saturday.
13th is field day.
And August?
Let's do it the first week the kids are in
Well,
school.
why can't we
I
do
know.
it during that week? We're gonna do it during the week.
Yeah, we're doing it
Why
during the
can't
I
we?
thought we'd do it
Yeah,
during the
we
week,
do.
I don't know.
Kids
Yeah.
are back at school,
Yeah,
so if that's the
Oh, nice.
13th,
So,
you said?
yeah, 13th, Labor Day is the first,
What about the 17th, that Wednesday?
yeah.
September?
September
Yeah.
17th.
Yep, September 17th, that sounds good.
I
And what
have-
day is
My
that?
granddaughter's getting
Let me
married.
see if
on
Dennis has
October 4th.
time.
Yeah, check with
So
Dennis.
we would have
So
like
that's
from
gonna
11
be
to
a
1,
cookout.
11 to 1?
11 to 1,
Barbecue.
a barbecue, we're just gonna do hamburgers and hot dogs. No chicken.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, no,
No.
Oh,
sure.
Bill said he'd come back and cook.
Oh.
No chicken.
No chicken.
That's what he
Yeah.
said to me
But he
too.
said he'd come back and
No
cook.
chicken.
No chicken, we're gonna parboil the chicken if we
Yeah,
get
you gotta
chicken.
par cook, I always do
Yeah.
that.
Bill,
But if
Yeah.
you're gonna have music, I mean, who's gonna play out there for us?
Dennis was
Dennis.
gonna-
So 11, by the time you get to eat, it'll be almost 12, so you have just 1 hour to.
Well, I think he'll play all during the time you eat,
The whole time?
don't you think? He'll play for the
He
2
plays
hours
for
while
a
you eat.
while,
Yeah, he
and
did.
he
He was
can, he
good.
can always take a
You can eat
break.
first like 11:30 to 12:30. Like,
Yeah.
you can eat
I
first.
just figured you'd wanna be out of here
Yeah.
before the kids get out of school.
Yeah.
No,
So
I
if
I
you do
mean,
11 to
it's just
1.
11.
Yeah, I think
Just-
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
During the week it's great.
That sounds good?
I think it's
11
good.
to 1, you said?
It's not the first Wednesday, so it's not birthday, right? Third.
Well, yeah.
Is that the second or
The
third?
third is the first Wednesday, which is probably the day the kids are starting
Third, and
school.
so it's a
School,
third
yeah.
one.
That's Labor Day.
The
weekend.
17th is the third one?
So we'll be out of there.
We'll be there.
The 17th is the third Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they'll be,
Well, they can bring when they go
There you
home.
go.
They can take a
There
loaf
you
of bread
go.
if they want.
There you go.
So it's basically gonna be for people who come here.
Yeah, just
you
something
know.
like you almost
We're not
like the
gonna
soup days.
Do it to the whole
Right.
town like we did the
Right.
pumpkin festival.
Right.
It'll be a barbecue for the people who
I
come.
think that's nice.
And, you know, your family, Jim, and, you know,
Yes,
everybody,
that's right.
Raj can
Yeah.
come and
Yeah.
come and
Yeah.
enjoy a
And have
hamburger,
a
hot dog, or
hamburger.
whatever, yeah.
yeah, it doesn't have to be open.
Right.
Right, because we don't want to spend a lot of money on
We want to enjoy the tech when we can.
Right,
Yes.
so we're gonna have potato salad, and probably chips. The box of chips already in the thing, we
Yeah.
don't want it.
So we're going burgers and dogs.
Burgers and dogs. We got burgers,
Including rolls.
we dogs. We need rolls.
Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Ketchup,
Ketchup,
cheese,
Relish,
relish,
yeah, okay.
yeah, we got relish and
condiments.
stuff. right?
Mayo.
Yeah, and that should be, I mean, I can make some baked beans.
Ooh, I like those.
Oh,
I
those are
can
always
make baked
good, yeah.
beans. Okay, CP.
Okay, well, that's, the date
That is
is, we gotta
correct.
check it with Dennis. We're not gonna advertise it yet.
No,
It's just-
I'll check with Dennis and then we'll put it on there.
Yeah, that'd be good,
For
right?
September 17th.
I can wait.
Check with our cook.
By the way, are you available
Oh, yeah,
September
who's gonna
17th?
come?
You're gonna
Bill
be
and-
available,
and
clear your
Ken.
calendar. Yeah, exactly.
I'll make something.
Ooh.
Why
Other
not?
than is not reasonably
Maybe,
anticipated.
Why not?
maybe we could.
I think they had a
What's
good
that?
time. Yeah, she goes, who's gonna cook? And I said, Bill and Ken.
Yeah, why not?
And she, I don't know, she's been weird.
Well, is Ken working or Bill?
Yeah, but they could maybe take the time off. It's not tax season. I think it's a good time. Okay, Roger and you. No, you're not.
I mean,
cooking.
you're just gotta find somebody to flip a burger or something.
You don't want me, I start fires.
Grab your son-in-law.
John? Come on,
You
John.
can sing too.
You can sing too, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't we get Dennis to cook and sing at the same time?
I know
Because he
how to cook.
changes
I can
costumes.
cook.
Oh, yeah, that's
He,
true.
he has
Okay.
different things for different songs.
Yeah.
I do hamburgers.
We'll take it.
Anyway.
He comes in on Mondays quite a bit.
Lorraine looks like a good cook.
They have the hot dog, steamer.
Oh, this is gonna be Lorraine Day.
Did they? Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah, you painted for
That would be
that.
good.
So do they have hot dogs on the field day?
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Ah,
Do
Oh,
they sell
that's
hot dogs on the field
amazing.
day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do have a hot
yeah.
dog truck, don't they?
A field
So
day?
I know
I
we go. I
So
think
they
yes,
have
they're
hot dogs
offered.
on the field
Yeah, I
day?
think hot dogs and hamburgers are offered.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Lions Club, the
Yeah.
Lions Club.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you don't want the chicken.
We
you
don't
can
wanna
have
get,
hamburger.
we don't wanna get that, yeah.
It's not the same, but
You know.
okay.
It's
I had-
easier to do hot dogs and
We
hamburgers.
won't be doing field day.
I
We're
heard
done.
that, Flo, you're done.
We're done.
Who's we?
Kashkavi.
Are you dissolving
No
again?
fried dough?
No.
Oh, Mark is gonna be so
Don't have the help.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Don't have the help and,
Oh.
It was my favorite thing.
Flo, how
Paula
hard
Fetch-
is it to learn how to do that?
Paula Stachikalis is, can't do anything anymore.
No, she can't. We met with her.
Yeah, and Lois and her husband are usually the ones that do it. We
Lois.
set up, you know, there's only like 5 of us that do anything.
Yeah, right.
And fried dough is tough because you have to get there early, you've gotta keep your temperature at the right thing, you've gotta set You cannot have it in a regular booth, you have to have it in a, like the booth we
Closed,
have.
yeah.
But you have to have borders to protect against the people for the oil. Fried dough is hard.
Did you offer it to the Lions, did you offer to sell your booth to the Lions Company? The
I
Lions
didn't offer anything, because it's, you know, but, we haven't gotten really together since. We've just, taken care of our scholarships and things like that. But I mean, we had talked of the
Yeah.
dinners, they were looking at taking over like the, roast beef dinner. They wanted to know what it involved, what it took to do all that. Cause they have more people,
Yeah.
that, if they wanted to, they could do the dinners. But it's just too much for us now.
This is where the next generation, this is probably the
And they're
finish
just
club.
not stepping into the
The next generation
help.
has to step up,
Yeah.
and if they're not,
Because it looks like too much work.
Exactly, and they
It looks
don't
like
wanna
too
be
much
bothered.
work and they don't wanna do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But it's fun too.
I would love to learn how to do the fried dough.
It's
I
a
just
lot,
said I would.
cause the guys are the only ones that work on the fried dough.
Yeah.
I know it, you'll have
I
too
talked
much
to
on
Paul
your
about
plate,
it.
too
Yeah.
much for you.
And-
It is a lot of work. The
It's
oil has to be kept
just
at the right temperature,
what
everything has to be
could
just
happen
right.
to people if you're not really careful.
Yep,
People can get really, really hurt.
yep.
And I burned my hand taking cookie tray out of
We've,
the oven.
we've gotten burned.
I- Yeah, and it's just like an accident waiting to happen.
Especially if you're not used to doing it. We've been doing it for 40 years.
Yes, I agree with you.
I
No.
think
Yeah.
if it's gonna happen at that, Katie will have to get somebody in a truck that does it, you know what I mean, like they
Yeah.
do at the fairs.
Those food trucks.
Right?
Yeah,
You'll have to get a food truck.
Yeah.
yeah.
But does she know that you guys are not doing it?
She knows it will.
She knows.
Yeah.
There you go.
She's part of us, so.
Yep.
But she's never available because she's got so many things.
Yeah.
So that leaves us without a person, you
Right,
know.
that's right.
She's just not available for us
Yeah,
to use. Her
she's
son
spread thin.
is a good help,
Yeah.
and her daughters do help sometimes. They help the dinners.
Yeah.
But field day, we limit the booth because of the dough, the oil.
Yeah, you don't want
Makes
anybody
sense.
getting hurt.
Nobody can get hurt, you know. So,
Well,
But that's a tough
new
one.
generation
You're not
coming
used to
up,
doing
we'll
it.
have to see.
I would hate to have somebody get hurt. We're so used to it that we know exactly what we have to do, but it's different when somebody's walking in.
It's
and
true.
They're gonna take over that situation. It's
There's
very
more to it than,
constant watching, constant watching.
Because the other
I mean,
thing
anybody
Paul
can
shared
try.
with me, he said, if the oil isn't between 350 and 400, health department shuts you down.
Yeah, yeah, and you gotta keep it up.
And you can't
Yeah.
let it go
You get a
over
windy day,
400.
They go out,
because you
that's
could
why
start a
sometimes you
fire.
go without the dough for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Because we have to build up the pressure again. We have to bring it.
I know, it's good,
So we-
isn't it?
if it, and that's why we have all those things around to,
That's a lot, that's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
yeah, it is a lot of work.
So
No, we are
French
finished though.
decided.
I wonder how the
Yeah.
the
I don't
fairs
blame
do
you.
it, I guess they must rent out the spot or whatever, and then people just must make the money.
I think Rieta Ranch
know,
does
they-
fried dough.
Yes,
Yeah, they
they
do.
do.
Yeah, it does do,
Yeah, they do.
I don't know if they roll, but there are some, most of the fairs buy it and,
Mm.
and then cook it.
Yeah.
They don't do it, they don't do what we do. We do our own cutting.
I wonder if the people who do it at Rieta Ranch would, but they probably wouldn't have a travel thing, they might do it inside, I can't.
They do it inside.
They do it inside.
Yeah.
I haven't been there a long time.
Yeah.
He used to
me
make
too.
ours for us, but, it was too much for him to do. So, but then we would do our own. But it is a lot of work, it's a lot preparing for it.
Mm. Well, thank you for all those years.
Yes.
Yes.
And you deserve a
Thank
break.
you.
Yeah.
Well, we're all done, it's just too much and we can't get any of the young people to come and join.
Yeah,
You know, it's,
I agree.
That's a problem.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I'm gonna tell you, that Finnish community that we practice in Pittsburgh, they put an email out to everyone, to all the people, right?
yeah,
And they just said, we're probably gonna have to close it.
we
And
did.
it's a huge place with all these acres of land and everything,
Wow.
then we don't have enough people. And
And the people volunteer.
People came out this year, it's been wonderful.
Wow.
Cause we go,
Really?
yeah, we practice every Tuesday night and whatever, and they just had a big Finnish thingy,
Oh, good.
festival.
We put
And
something
people-
out at
young
Field Day.
people came out, I was like,
We
You
put
already
things
put it
out
out?
at field day, we put things out at the dinners, we put the, you know, to join,
Yeah,
we don't get any.
yeah. It's
That's
real,
too bad.
it's happening a lot,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
apostasy, it's all,
Yeah.
yeah, it's happening.
All right, well, anything else on programs?
So you've been doing the cash committee for 40 years?
At least, probably more.
Been doing it since she was 12.
Well,
And
Paul,
the parade
Paul and I,
too, for
Paul and
52
Paul and
years.
I have been married for 39.5 years, and I did it before he came.
Wow, lot of time.
And the parade too.
And my parade has been since my children were born.
This is gonna be your last year for the parade too?
No, it is gonna be my last year for the parade.
So can I do, an article on you in the newsletter?
Yes.
I'd like to do an article about the cash committee and, you know, that this is your last year with the cash committee.
Yes.
And your last year for the parade, for the Horribles
I
parade.
think I'm gonna,
And if you would like to give me
You
some
know
more
why?
information on it,
I
I'd like to.
feel, I love doing the parade, I love the kids, I get 465 kids Halloween night.
Yes,
But because of the ladies club doing that special thing with the cars lining up and all around the school
Oh,
and everything,
good.
I don't get kids for my children's parade, so I spend money, and then I don't get the kids.
You don't get the enjoyment of the kids.
I don't get
Yeah.
that.
They do
No,
trunk,
heck with that.
So
what is it
I
called,
just
trunk or
can't.
treat, trunk or
It's
treat.
trunk or treat, yep.
Most of that's my own money.
Yeah, no, it's time to make a change.
So
and-
Flo, do
Yeah.
they do
Yeah.
it the same day?
They do it the same week,
So you
so
got
it
the
throws
same
everything
conflict,
all off.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
And I
conflict.
asked
Yeah.
them not to. Lions, they had something too that they did, Halloween times, you know.
Yeah.
But they were nice and they did it early, much earlier, so that I would have that weekend myself. But they do it always on the same
I
weekend.
don't understand why it was a COVID thing.
And it's like,
Trunk or treat is a COVID thing, it happened during COVID everywhere, it became a thing.
Yeah.
But why did they keep it up after COVID?
so I don't, you know,
It caught
I wanna
on,
see
yeah,
the kids
caught on.
come.
That's
Right,
I
right.
think that
That
at
was the
least
goal,
like
right,
to
yeah, yeah.
make a little bit of a relationship with the children, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's the police thing, that's separate.
Yeah,
The
it
trunk
is.
the trunker thing is from the.
Didn't the
schools.
churches start a lot of that with trunk or treat? The churches did
I
that
thought
too.
schools did,
And
but
it was,
whatever.
yeah, it was before COVID, they did that a little bit in
Oh.
the
I
church
can only
area,
tell you,
but COVID was big.
When I took my kids trick or treating, we always came downtown.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
had said to the school, why are you asking us to donate candy?
They do.
Because
Well, they do.
Well, they were supposed to.
they, well, I think, I'd like to think it started when I had my kids down here. Because I thought it was so nice, you could go to just about everybody's house. But how expensive did that have to be for people?
I hate to tell you what I've been spending
Oh.
on
Oh,
candy.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
It's like the school,
You got slammed.
I get,
the school
and I do
had
bags,
when I was
I don't
there.
do a piece
So-
of candy.
Wow.
I
They
do bags
started
every
it.
year.
Well, for
You
15,
know.
20 years they've
So
been
you
doing
might
this.
It's a
still
lot of
have
work.
some kids from Habit.
For the
that would-
parade?
Yeah, no, for your.
Oh, I
for
always
your
have,
house,
I
yeah.
do too, I have tons of kids.
Okay,
So I enjoy the children, but I did enjoy the parade, but I have to pay a magician for $400 and some dollars, and that's what my grant goes in for. And so if I don't have the kids, I buy all the drinks and the candy and make all the pastry, and then you don't get the kids, so I'm
Yeah.
stuck with all the stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
They're making that local grant so hard to get now, I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
And they only like to give out the lower amounts,
Mm.
you know, so that they can give out more,
Yeah.
you know, to people. So I know Dennis does a lot of that.
That season just ended for you, that's all. It
Huh?
just, that
So
season just
slow.
ended for you, that's all.
After
Doing an interview,
60
right?
years, probably.
Yeah, imagine
I
that,
think we should do
wow.
it
Oh, that's
together.
tough.
She gets that idea.
Yep.
doing it.
It's tough.
I don't know, she gets the idea you want to interview her at a different time, right?
Yeah.
So we'll get together and we'll talk about this. I'd like to put something really nice in the
Yes.
newsletter for you
Oh, thank you.
and let, you know,
Yeah.
the whole townspeople and everybody know. Yeah, we need to do something really nice.
I think so too, yes, that's so
Yeah.
nice.
So I'll get together with you. So you can give me all the information I need and everything. So I don't mess
But
up.
I feel bad about it.
No, no.
Oh, yeah, it's
okay.
hard to
You
say,
did
it's hard to
wonderful.
give up. It's hard to give up something
Very
that you
hard, wonderful.
have compassion for, really.
Yep.
It is hard.
I know, it's nice when you can hand it over to somebody, you know, say, oh, my time's up, I'm ready to do other
Right,
things, but
right.
here's,
It's different.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want somebody to maybe do it a couple of years with you, and then you can pass the torch.
Yeah.
Somebody stepped
Yeah.
up to
Yeah.
take it.
Something
Well, they
else?
said, you know, why can't you, like, what's his name, that, not Blanchard, one that.
Nate?
No, not.
Bill Shea?
Shay, he says to me, why can't your kids take it over? My kids all work.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like they're
Yeah.
children anymore.
And you know, they've been
you
doing
know?
it all these years with you.
Exactly.
Let's
Yeah.
face it, they've
Yeah.
been doing it with you all these
They've,
years.
Yeah,
they've done
that's
it
right.
from forever,
So why would they,
Yeah,
you know?
Mom,
It's up
they
to
did it
somebody
because they
else to
were with
step
you.
up and-
that's right,
and
exactly.
do it, because
they're
it's
not
really.
gonna do it without you.
I wish the ladies would take it over, but they have their own little thing, and, obviously they don't wanna do the parade. If they hear that nobody's gonna do it after this year, maybe they will.
Maybe they'll do it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
You always put that in your article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone wishing to, you know, step up.
Step
and-
up to the
Yeah.
plate, yeah.
Right, I have a completely different thought, concern, whatever, and I don't know if this is something that we're going to think about and whatever, but I know we have open spots on our committee.
So we have open spots, but let's talk about this for a minute. When I first came aboard, it was 7 people we had on the
Mhm.
board. I'm the one that said, let's have 9.
Right.
I just figured 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can go back to the 7. If 7 seems to work,
Mhm.
we can go back to the 7.
And if we pick up somebody later
So
on.
if we have Ken, it's 7, we have
7, it's 7 with Ken.
Mhm.
So, I mean, we have to get it passed by the selectmen, but I don't think they'd say anything if you wanted to go back to 7
No, I was
people.
thinking of trying to
We
get
asked
another
him.
guy or 2.
Yeah, I think that would be, I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
they could
this
go
is a
chicken.
fun board, and I think it would be fun to get another man if we could get a couple of men.
Yeah,
Cause they're helpful too, they
Yes.
could help with,
absolutely.
So I have somebody in mind, but I don't know if I
Oh.
should say it on the camera or not.
oh, I had somebody and I asked him and he said no.
Mm.
Is this who you're thinking of?
Oh, no, but I knew you were thinking of him.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of, oh my gosh. I
Mine's
just think of
gone.
no, I pictured him, but.
Is it one of the
um,
bowlers?
What's the last name?
I should know because I had his kids. Who? That's where he works.
Oh, I don't know him then.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Well, ask, I say,
All
doesn't
right.
hurt, you know what, we can,
Wait,
we
I
can,
mean,
we can see what, oh yeah, yes, I know who you mean. I know who you mean. He
Okay.
would be awesome.
yeah, wouldn't it be good?
Yeah, he'd be a lot of fun.
He was in the PTA.
Yeah.
He came to not the PTA, the PTO, whatever it was called, the group, and for his kids, he always came. And, last name, yes,
Yeah.
Well, if we can pick up a
Yes.
couple.
I think, you know what, I think we should ask.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we won't say it out loud.
No,
but,
no,
but,
yeah, so let's give it another month, see if we can get 2 men.
Oh, is there a camera?
Yeah, there's a camera and it's zooming in.
I couldn't read it, so I doubt if they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if we can all work on, see if we can get a couple of men to come in and,
You can send that around.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So, yeah,
I don't know,
I will think about.
but there's a lot of
another
people
one.
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
that would be good.
that's good.
I mean, I know he's on other committees. I can think, I'm gonna get some.
he might be okay, he was great when we did the, pumpkin things
Oh.
and, yeah,
Yeah.
he is great, he's got a
He's a
great
great guy.
personality, he would be a lot of fun to work with.
It would be
He would be
fun.
great, he would be
Who is
fun.
it? Is it up here?
It would be.
I'm sure
Well,
there's a
check.
lot of people that want it.
I know,
Yeah.
but, you know, he's in the right age group now,
Trainers they
right?
were.
Yeah, he told me.
So if anyone else can put on their thinking up, just came to me today, that name, just came to me. I've thought about it, I
Think
got
about it,
Ken,
yeah.
I know.
We'll have to think about it. Get a couple more.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so we'll give it a
Yes.
month, we'll give it a month.
Yes, yes, we will.
Are you gonna talk to him?
Any other matters?
I can talk to
Or
him
do
or
you
you
want
can talk to him.
I don't think this
Maybe you could,
matters.
maybe you
Oh,
would.
me?
I could tell you, go ahead, and then if I see him, I'll reinforce it.
Can you guys adjourn?
Motion to
Well, this is
adjourn?
the first.
Motion, oh, yeah, do we have?
Any other matters not
Next meeting?
reasonably
Oh, next meeting,
anticipated?
Ken's not here, next meeting,
Oh,
next meeting,
okay.
next meeting.
Motion to
Okay,
We're
adjourn.
gonna keep it at
we-
4?
No.
Motion to adjourn now.
We have these meetings at 4 to accommodate Ken.
He's not working right now, so I mean, he is working, don't get me wrong.
He's sick right now. He
No,
doesn't
I know,
feel
but I
good.
mean,
No, I
it
know.
doesn't, you know, I think he doesn't mind doing it another time. But I'm.
We just gotta push the
I thought
meeting up
you wanted it-
earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think, he didn't want earlier.
No,
No?
he
No.
didn't, well, cause he now was taking over that business, I
Yeah.
don't know.
He didn't want earlier.
Oh, he doesn't.
I
That's
don't
a
know if
long
he
ways
got
out.
earlier.
Oh,
That's right, I
yeah.
make one. I would have to do
I thought that was
taxes, yeah,
during,
this year. I thought one was
tax.
way over.
No, then he got,
Used to
then
make
that guy
that
died,
papers.
so he took over the business.
During tax.
Just during tax.
Does he work?
Suddenly,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's so,
unexpectedly.
it's a tax thing that's
Yeah.
open all the time. I don't know if he can do early or not. Maybe
He
we should
didn't
just.
wanna do earlier last time we talked
I
about
know,
it, and we
that's-
got him to do 4, which
Wait.
this morning when I talked to him, he was intending on it.
Right, let's wait one more month. and do
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you, you switched from Tuesday to Wednesday for me. If you wanna go back to Tuesday, I don't care, I can,
Happy with
I
Wednesday.
can.
Wednesday's
Wednesday
fine.
works.
I'll do
Wednesday's
whatever
fine?
you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with
So
Wednesday.
it's
Okay,
that
so
the third
motion to
Wednesday of
adjourn I
August?
made.
We
need a
didn't,
second.
what's the date? Yes.
Third Wednesday of the month, right? Second and third.
what is it, anyone got their
I
calendar
got
up?
a calendar, so this is August?
Now will call us.
Yes.
It's the 20th, August 20th.
Yeah, but
August
let's
20th.
at least
All
set a
right.
time when everybody wants it.
So we know when she's gonna call us.
August 20th?
Yes.
Is it the third Wednesday?
Yep.
Okay.
4 PM.
8:20, 25, 4.
Got it.
All right, we need a second. I made a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Second, Pat.
Everybody,
We
aye.
We all agree, yes.
Patty, Patty.
Motion passed unanimously. So are there